This is Real Suma. You are now tuned in to the record pool.
Take control. Move your body, move your body. Let the music take control. Move your body, move your body. Let the music take control.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Summertime Fine.
It's your boy, Chicago Really.
And we back with the record pool. So, y'all, honestly, your name look like it spelled like mine. So, yeah. But it's Real Summer.
Real Suma, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, I definitely want to start. How did you come up with your name?
I came up with my name. First, my name was Terrell Summers, but I had switched it up to Real Suma. Like, my grandmother, she had, like, cancer, and I was, like, finding different ways on, like, how to heal her, you know, and I just started looking up different treatments and stuff like that, different natural herbs and stuff like that, and I just found a plant called Suma, and I let my grandmother take it. Like, she was taking it every day, and I felt like it was pretty much like healing her, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it healed her. Like, I feel like it slowed down the process of cancer, so that's why I named myself Suma.
We gonna start in the middle. Like, where you from?
Said I'm from South Side, East Side. I done moved all around Chicago. I done, traveled a lot, you know, going to different schools, different grammar schools. So, you know, I'm really from everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how was it, like, you know, your upbringing? And how did that play a part, like, you know, for your music?
You know, my music really just represents the struggle, you know. That's the same point. Like, I moved around Chicago, just living in bad areas, and my mother, she trying to move us around, you know, save us, make sure we good. That's why I'm pretty much alive now, you know, just moving around. And I just kind of, like, transfer that into my music, like the struggle, just representing love as well. Like, I'm a lover, you feel what I'm saying? Even though I play football and stuff like that, like, I feel like I'm a gentle giant.
So, like, what's some artists that you working with right now?
Some artists? I'm working with a few artists. You know, I work with my uncle, Ryan Fast. You know, he really, since I was a shorty, he been programming me in with the music. So, that's really it. But I work with a lot of different artists, though. I ain't, you know, gonna say too many names, but I work with a lot of different artists. You know, around Chicago.
Look, I'm like, I want the names. You know, tell me everything.
Yeah.
I want the steaming hot tea. So, Hard Love, you know, that's one of your singles. So how did that song come about?
That song came about, like, I really wrote it a few years ago. I was just like going through it, like my ex, and, you know, just different relationships that I had, and I was like, what the fuck, I deserve to have you call on me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just going through shit, I try to help. When you get hurt, why do you call for me? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When people get hurt and you be trying to show them a direction, they still want to come back. Like, I already gave you the sign, like, to keep moving. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let's do this, but they do the opposite. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just not even about women. It's just about people in general. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you give a direction, they, you know,
Go the other way.
Then they come back for more help. It's like, man, I already, you know, gave you the help. You feel what I'm saying?
So, like, would you consider yourself a singer or just an artist? Like, you
I feel like I'm a singer, artist. I feel like I'm an artist. Like, I make all types of different music. Like, a lot of music that I haven't even dropped. Like, I make rock music, country music, like, all different genres. So, I definitely feel like I'm an artist.
So what's your favorite one?
I ain't really got no favorite, because I really tap into all of it, from hip-hop to R&B to folk music, country music, rock music, everything. I just like to listen to different sounds, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it just transition to whatever beat I get or whatever producer I get with, and we come up with the beat or whatever, and that's where it just come from.
Okay.
You think a lot of guys, why you think a lot of guys sometimes have problems in relationships with females? Because I notice it is a lot of relationship stuff in your music.
Yeah. I feel like it's more like of a misunderstanding. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we two opposite sexes and stuff like that. And then like as far as with social media going on, like everybody like distracted. They ain't even, you know, focus on the relationship. Or some people just rush into the relationship, you know, trying to force it. Like, I want to get married when, you know what I'm saying? Or I want this. But I feel like you got to give it time and then go into it. You know what I'm saying?
What's your goal? What do you want to get out of your music? Like, what do you want the people to get out from your music?
Yeah.
I feel like I want people to get like a understanding of how relationship goes, how like the real of it. You know what I'm saying? Like it look good, social media all lovey dovey, but behind closed doors there be a lot of stuff going on. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of like expose it and, you know, put it more out there. You know.
I heard like P Diddy and Tank and they were saying R&B kind of dead right now. You believe that?
I don't feel like R&B dead, but I feel like it's always a different sound. It's always something different. You know, when you think about like the 70s, the 80s, then the 90s, then 2000, 2022s and 20, it's just different. It just sounds different. Like from the voices to the beats, everything. It's just a transition, which art is going to always be different. Nothing looks the same, you know, from CDs to MP3 players.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Now we got it on the phone, radio. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different.
So what's your favorite thing about, you know, the process of music? Like, you know, is it shooting a video? Is it writing it? Is it, you know, performing? What's your favorite part about, you know, just being an artist in a way?
I feel like my favorite part is just not rushing the process, you know. Just if it come to me. I probably could write a song in like 2 minutes, whatever. And some songs take, you know, for forever. But I just, before I put my product out, I just make sure like it's good for the people, my fans, you know what I'm saying? So kind of take my time with it, you know.
So like, do you when you in the studio, do you punch in? Like you write a lot, or you can go off the flow, like it just off of feeling, freestyle?
I can freestyle, like, yeah, I can go off the, that's how basically the songs be going. I just freestyle and I be like, damn, I'm going crazy and shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I might record it on my phone. I'll be like, ooh, and then just, you know.
You know, artists got a goal in mind. So as far as just, you know, with the business ventures on the business side of things for your music, do you want to sign or do you want to stay independent?
I feel like I definitely want to stay independent. I mean, who don't want to stay independent? You feel what I'm saying? But if you look at all the artists like that's big or whatever, everybody signed. They got some type of co-sign. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like it ain't too many people that you see that's kind of big that's not really signed. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, maybe a distribution deal would be cool, but still kind of signed. You feel what I'm saying? You still got, you know. So I'm just going with the flow process. You feel me? I ain't rushing. Whatever comes. As long as it's good, you know.
Yeah. So like, how do you decipher like what kind of mute? Like, you know, sometimes like people get a beat. Like, do you let the beat tell you what you gonna rap about, or it's like what I feel like when I'm feeling today, I'm gonna just put it out on the song? Or do you gotta hear it in a beat? Like, this is the type of song I'm gonna make because the beat, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, whatever I feel.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? I just flow off of it.
Yeah.
Know? I can go without the beat. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
gotcha.
So
Okay.
that's really what it is.
So with you being an artist, who's like your biggest inspiration? Like, what makes you motivated to keep doing music? Because I mean, everybody, I imagine a lot of artists, they definitely express that, you know, they go through times, whatever, they're like, oh, you know, this ain't working for me, this ain't moving how I want it to move. So, you know, when you go through those times, whatever, what's your motivation for keep going?
Man, just the love for the art. Just like, man, if I don't never get paid, like, it don't matter. Like, I'm still living my life. I'm not stuck in just music. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
I'm really living. You feel what I'm saying? I don't care about what nobody think, or you feel me? You gotta live, because if you just stuck in this, you just lost. You feel
Right.
me? So I just get motivation from older artists as well, you know, like from the Temptations. Like, that's when I really start really loving it. You feel what I'm saying? So that's where I get my motivation, seeing them going.
That's what's up. So, I know it's been circulating in the media. I don't know if you've seen it, but like they was talking about the no cash bond stuff they about to do in Chicago. You seen that?
Yeah. I seen that.
So how you think that's what you think that's gonna do to the city, or is it even gonna change anything?
I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like a trap. Like, come on, bro, you can't just do anything.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
feel what I'm saying? So I don't really look too much into it because it's like certain things you just can't control. You know, I'm not trying to live in fear. You feel what I'm saying? That's the main thing. Like, I'm just focused on what I'm doing. You know, I'm not worried about what's going on. I'm not too much stuck into social media. Sometimes I be having to like put my phone down and shit. Like,
Yeah,
let me put my phone down. I'm not finna be living in fear all
Right.
day, you know?
facts.
So, you know, just being, you know, that way and trying to think that way, because it is a lot of negativity and things like that. How do you digress from that? Like, how do you stay away from that? Because, you know, you definitely do music or whatever, and you're definitely like an inspiration to some, you know what I'm saying? And we all got people that look up to us and things like that. So how do you decipher, like, hey, you know, I'm not going to talk about this in my song, or I'm going to, you know, I'd rather talk about this instead of that, you know what I mean? How do you come up with that?
I feel like just fighting myself really to stay positive, just like my little brothers, you know what I'm saying, my family, just, you know, being around some of the shorties that play football, that, you know, that I feel like I inspire, you know, I touch with my words. So, I mean, that's why I kind of get like that motivation, and I'm real. You feel what I'm saying? I'm genuine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I give somebody my last. So
I'm gonna throw out like I'm gonna say two things, and then you let me know like which one you pick and why.
okay,
Alright. So fear or respect?
respect for sure.
Why is that?
I feel like fear like can cause chaos. I don't think nobody's scared to a point, because if you get somebody at a point where they just stuck, you put a raccoon in the corner, man, he gonna go crazy out of fear. You feel what I'm saying? But respect is like, man, I ain't gonna fuck with him. I know he can go to that point. You feel what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about that.
Love or loyalty?
Man, I feel like, man, if you love me, you gotta be loyal to me. You feel me? Like, I love you. You gotta love me back. So you gotta be loyal to me. If you love somebody, you gonna be loyal to them, I feel. But I don't know. Same thing with relationships. People be like, man, I'm in love with this person, woo, but they cheating, they doing all this. You feel me? So I don't know. It's tough. That's another tough one that I can't really answer.
As far as relationships, right? Faithful or annoying?
Faithful. Gotta be faithful.
So you would choose the faithful over, like, if somebody was like insecure?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, facts.
Sure.
And last one, football or music? Because I know you see you like football. You know what I'm saying?
Football. Man, I don't know. Music. I think music, but I mean, without football, I wouldn't be doing music. I
Okay.
wouldn't be here. So that's tough. Both. I don't know. I can't really answer. Both of them.
I got you.
You know.
So I want to know, what else do you have coming up? What's up next for you? What's on your next radar?
I got a project that I'm about to drop. I got a bunch of songs. I got like 300 songs. I really just haven't released yet, you know, because it's just different, you know, and I'm waiting for the world to be ready for what I got next, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just living, man. I ain't too much just stuck into this. I'm living.
Yeah.
I'm touching the shorties, like I said, touching the shorties, man, being positive, making sure my mind right, my mental right, you know, because if my mental ain't right, you can't get the right me, the best of me, get the best music, you know what I'm saying? So I got to make sure I'm good, you know what I'm saying? So
How you just growing up in Chicago, like, you know what I'm saying, everybody got a story, right? Like, how did you stay out the violence, man, and all the street stuff? Or did you? You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Like, my parents, you know, always keeping me on a positive path, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, you can't do that. Like, do the right things, you feel what I'm saying? So I always kept that with me. Like I said, just moving around, transitioning, you know, I feel like that just kept me out the way. In football, like I said, football was like, man, it just taught me like everything, how to be disciplined, how to stay out the way, how not to fight, and you know, just control your emotions. You feel what I'm saying? Don't let somebody else take you out of your. You feel what I'm saying? Take you out of your space. You feel what I'm saying? Because people out here every day losing their life. You feel what I'm saying? Because they too focused on the negative. You feel what I'm saying? They too focused on that. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
So what's some advice you get a shorties like?
man, like just listen to your coaches. You feel what I'm saying? Talk to them. You feel me? Get that same relationship that you got with your parents, or what you want from your parents. You know?
So so when you make it, you know, what is it that you want to do? Or have you even thought about, like, what is something that you want to do as far as, like, give back to the community? Like, you know, how, though? You know, because everybody say that, you know, yeah, when I make it or whatever, I want to give back to my city, man, you know. So, like, what is it that you plan on doing, or what you want to do, per se, like, when you do make it?
I feel like the same thing I'm doing now. Just inspiring, touching people, help whoever I can, reaching back to the older people, the wiser people, you know, and I just do that from the heart. So it's gonna be pretty much the same thing. That's what I do. Like, older people, I talk to them, you know, I listen to them, and you know, help them out with their groceries, whatever. That's just me. I'm just a genuine person. Talk to the shorties, the same thing. I ain't too much just focused on all what's. I'm just like living right now. You feel me? In the moment, just doing what I do now. You know.
So when it comes down to, you know, just how do you feel like when you get like that feedback, whatever, from your music? Does it really matter for you, or, you know, is it really something that you take to heart?
It definitely matters for sure. Like, that's why I be sitting on stuff. I be like, man, yeah, it matter. Like, damn, what they think or whatever. But I'm trying to get out of that. Like, man, what they think, if I ain't get enough of this or that, man, I ain't too much finna be stuck on that. I'm just trying to move forward.
Okay.
You know?
So like with like, you know, you talk about touching people and stuff like that. How you feel about, like, when people make it and they leave about the city, and would you do that, or you gonna stay here? You know what I'm saying? You gonna, if you get a deal, you gonna stay here and help people around you, or you gonna get out the way just so you can avoid a lot of stuff that's going on?
I'm gonna definitely help people.
Yeah.
Definitely give back, make sure everybody, if I got enough money to see it, like buy a building or something, I put homeless people in there, put like my family that's, you know, that's struggling, whoever, you know, just want to help people, you know. I don't like to see nobody like down bad. Like I said, I give somebody my last because I know it's gonna come back around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I like that, because a lot of artists, they don't think like that, and some people, they think like that, but they don't really care necessarily, as far as, like, as much as you've definitely said throughout this interview. You trying to get a project together and stuff. Yeah. So when can we expect that? Oh, you ain't really gave it too much thought yet.
Yeah. I ain't put too much of a date on it though, but it'll be coming soon. Like, I'm drop some visuals. Okay. Drop a lot more stuff.
Okay, so definitely tell them your socials and things where they can follow you and stuff.
Y'all can follow me on Facebook at Rell Suma, RELLSUMA. The same thing with Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Rell Suma, RELLSUMA.
Yeah, so 1 M for you, 2 M's for me. But make sure y'all definitely go follow and support underground artistry, man. They on the rise, and they definitely doing good things, and they trying to make it, shoot. You know what I'm saying? Support. And we definitely love our black-owned businesses, of course. Y'all already know that. So, you know, we want to thank you so much for coming through, and thank you for your time, and best of luck to you on your endeavors. And we definitely want to say, make sure y'all follow us, like, subscribe, comment, do all that. We need all the support we can get. Channel 19, thank you so much always. And y'all can find us on Spotify, SoundCloud. And if you don't want to do none of that, y'all can always head over to the website at thisistherecordpool.com. Did I leave anything out?
Nah. Oh, you did say Channel 19.
Sure did.
Yeah. All artists, well, you already on there, but all artists tune in to the thisistherecordpool.com. Drop your music. You know what I'm saying? You play it on our radio station. Yeah.
Definitely. Make sure y'all drop y'all music so it can go on the radio 24 hours a day. I'm sorry, your music ain't going to be played 24 hours a day, but you're going to be in rotation. So that it makes a difference. You know what I'm saying? Another platform always makes a difference. So, y'all, it's your girl, Summertime Fine.
Yeah, it's your boy, Chicago Realist. My bad.
And it's the Record Pool, and we out. Peace.
Yeah.